one of the cool things about my job is occasionally you get to see some pretty cool stuff. I know that's not my typical survival type video or disaster preparedness video, but nevertheless this is pretty cool. A piece of military history and a piece of our history. I thought it was pretty neat. Basically what this is here, this is a Grumman OV1 Mohawk. The Mohawk first came out in 1959 and it was decommissioned in 1996. This particular model here is a B model, Bravo, and it's a 1959 model. They served the U.S. Army in the Vietnam War all the way up to Desert Storm. Now basically what this particular aircraft was designed for is military observation for the most part, and some light strike and attack capabilities, as they had some rocket pods over here on the wings that they would put on occasionally. But like I said, most of the time it was for observation, artillery spotting, air control, emergency resupply, stuff like that. This particular model here used to have a radar system. The radar system came out right here, it was attached here and came all the way out here, and that was apparently it was a really cool thing, and it proved to be a great advancement in the military's arsenal per se, because that particular radar could look through foliage, map terrain, it could do film and all kind of stuff and relay that back to the people on the ground and stuff. It's a two-seater plane. You sit side by side up here just like a car, and this particular plane here, or basically this plane here is still flyable. It's going to a museum soon, so they flew it in here to park it temporarily, and it's going to be going to a museum. And basically starting in, I think it was 1972, is when the Army National Guard began receiving the Mohawk from the Army. The Mohawk program began as like a joint program between the Army and the Marines, and then the Army National Guard got it in 1972, and basically it went to 3 National Guard units, Army National Guard units, 2 here in Georgia and 1 in Oregon. And this particular one here is one of the ones that was actually originally stationed out here, which is pretty neat. Tell you just a few little specs about it. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it's 41 feet. It's got a wingspan of 48 feet. It's 12 feet 8 inches tall, and empty weight is like 12,000 pounds. I think it cruises at 290 miles an hour, I believe. Its max speed is like 450 or so. But it's pretty neat, and apparently what made this also a pretty cool aircraft as far as maneuverability was the three-wing tail section back here. All 3 of the tail section here, they all turned. They had the rudders and turn and all that, which made it pretty cool too. Very easy to maneuver. At one time I heard they also put skis on this so it could land on water for missions that are on water. Like I said, it's a dual turboprop designed. So it also was designed basically to land on short airfields and unimproved runways basically. So anyway, just thought I'd do a quick little video on this, since it is, you know, kind of cool piece of military history and cool piece of history. I thought it was pretty neat. But I'll roll in some footage here in just a few minutes, or after this video, of it flying in. I got a little bit of footage. Some of the footage you have to excuse because it was very bright outside of the day this plane came in, and I was having a hard time picking it up in the camera on several occasions. So if you see the plane not coming in view, that's why I was trying to pick it up. But anyway, just thought I'd share this with you. Like I said, it's a neat little plane, cool little plane, and piece of history that you don't get to see much. So y'all take care, and I'll see you on another video. Appreciate it.